wasn't supposed to be your life.
Welcome to the Just Turner Talk Show. I'm your co-host, Nancy Turner. And as always, we try to have a good show for you. And today we have one of our faithful guests that's been helping us along the way, in the businesses that we have, helping people to get it right and stay right, and dealing with drugs. We talked with our guests in the past about drugs and being on the streets, and today we welcome you, Mr. Fisher, to the Just Turner Talk Show.
I'm grateful to be here.
I'm glad to have you. On today, it's a subject that he actually chose, how to stay free without drugs. That's a good one. He can write a book on that one. So, Mr. Fisher, tell us about how to stay free without drugs.
Okay, first of all, I've been free of drugs for going on 19 years.
Pretty good.
And I needed help.
Mm-hmm.
And I reached out for help a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go into my whole past like I did the first time, but what is accurate about me, John Fisher, is that I know how to stay free of drugs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not just staying away from it,
That's a key note,
and not just thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was being about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started doing other routine things, like having fun with church members.
Mm-hmm.
Going helping Precious Life, and suicide, because I was in that mode, suicide mode. And any time I started, I was the kind of guy was that I didn't use drugs, I abused it. And when I start continuing to abuse drugs, I also abuse my loved ones, my family members. I learned. I'm 62 years old now. Now, I've been without drugs for 19 years. I've been without cigarettes for 4 years.
Okay.
And I got the young people out there to understand, but when you go outside your home and you be out there in the world with your friends, your peers, if you understand about your friends, if you would take the I, the E, or the I on the friends, you have fiends. That's all it was. They wasn't friends, they were fiends. Because every time you got money, they come to you. When you ain't got no money, they gone.
Exactly.
And so it was a nightlife. I love the nightlife.
What made you get into the nightlife? Going back to, I think you said during the interview that how your sister had you, you were doing the church thing, and then you basically got bored. And then you started hanging around some kids, right? And then life was fun. And see, peer pressure don't always have to be something bad.
No.
But it makes you feel good. But it turned out to be bad if those so-called friends end up being fiends, as you say. So you started kind of hanging out with the wrong folks, right?
Right.
Okay, so what happened there? What was the real reason that you gave in to the wrong thing?
Because everybody else was wearing 501 Levi jeans, nice plaid shirts, nice knit shirts. I was wearing J.C. Penney's.
From Walmart.
And see, I got envy of people. They started teasing me going to school because of my clothes I wear. My grandma used to comb my hair, grease, grease all over my face. I was slicked down. You could fry egg on my body. And my shirt was up to my neck. And all my other partners, it was always cool. I wanted to be cool.
Isn't that something?
I really wanted to be one of the guys. And my partner told me, my fiend partner, he told me, he said, listen, John, I know how you get some clothes like this. I said, how do I do that? He said, that store right there, man, you go in there and get everything you want. I said, I ain't got no money. He said, I know you ain't got no money. I ain't had no money when I got all this.
Yeah, what kind of goes? Yes.
And he said, well, So show me how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He showed me.
You're enticed now, yeah. Yeah.
And so I got the clothes. I started getting my clothes.
Uh-huh.
And I wouldn't wear my clothes, my new clothes at home. I hide them.
Mm-hmm.
The clothes I had my grandmother gave me, I go around the corner and dress in my Levi jeans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And shirts, knit shirts. The girls started liking me.
Mm-hmm.
And my hair was different.
Everything changed.
Started changing, and I like to change it.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I didn't know all that time to change it was the devil.
Yeah, and not only that, you know, if you really look at life growing up as a child, when you start, I think the key, first of all, you said the word envy. And that's why the Bible and the Ten Commandments said not to covet thy neighbor. Because what you went through, John, is that by doing what God knew how the devil entraps us,
Absolutely.
is the envy. I want clothes like that.
Yeah.
I want to dress like that.
Yes, I did.
You know, and the part that we were talking about earlier about having to come home early, and then you take that chance. I ain't going home early. I'm gonna stay out late and go and get my whooping. You're willing to take the punishment that lies at home to have your fun.
Right.
But all it was the devil entrapping you, because the young people today, if they're watching today, or their parents get them to watch, because we repeat our shows, so you can, if you're missing this, have them to come on another day, which we air Tuesdays and Saturdays, to be able to hear what Mr. Fisher is saying, that being bored gets you in trouble, envying somebody else what they wearing, and nowadays kids get killed.
Yes.
If a child is wearing some nice clothes and the kid's not wearing, at least, you know, back in the day they would go steal for their clothes, but now they kill. They'll take those Jordans off you in a minute, or whatever. Okay, now you got in trouble for doing that, didn't you?
Yes, after the first 3 times, the 4th time was they were waiting for me. Me and my partner went in the same store.
Oh.
And that's one thing to do. If you go in the store, at least trade, don't go in the same store. We were in the same store. We got one who won. They were waiting for us outside the door. And I felt somebody pulling my shirt. Come on now, don't you go to me in school? She said, whatever you got, take it out. So, you know, and so the worst thing was when they drove me home. They didn't take me to jail. The first time, they drove me home. And my grandmother said, what's wrong? And we told her. And I got chastised for that. And they got the clothes back, but after the first chastising, I felt that still what was happening out there was better than what was happening here.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, I got to be more slicker than this.
So you're trying to make your crime better, do it better next time.
Better, because I started bringing, and my grandmother used to say, where did you get them clothes from? Oh, I had a paper route. I did have a paper route, but the paper route wasn't enough for give me some $25 slacks.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And $30 sweater. And, you know, and my grandmother, she didn't know. Oh, my grandmother.
She knew the value of the clothes,
And then, it just got to the time where that, my behavior towards my grandmother started changing. Yeah, I ain't gonna let you whoop me no more.
Yeah, that's how kids get.
You know, and you can't do it no more. I'm too big for this, Mom. And it started getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
And
that happened with this.
Yeah, my mother told me, and I went to YA, California Youth Authority. I stayed there 3 years. All the times I did in the juvenile hall, but I went to YA, log cabin, boys ranch, start escalating into a county jail. Then start escalating to prison. And that's where I changed mentally. I was being a man, because when you go to prison, you're going to be a breaker or make it.
Yeah. It's one or the other.
One or the other.
Look at the escalation. Look at the pattern. Envy. We're going right first. Bored first.
Jealousy.
Bored, envy, jealousy. All these things that it got you caught up. And see, the people out there that's listening, I want them to look at their children and see are they going through boredom, or do you feel that they going to school and their clothes ain't right? You know, because most parents, a good parent that can financially try to keep their children looking nice.
Absolutely.
They try to do that because that can bring a lot of conflict in school. A low self-esteem. You know, even the girls, if their clothes are not up to par like the other girls, they will take a stupid line from some boy just to feel good. But if they was dressed better and felt good about themselves, that boy wouldn't have got the first base. But it's about how you feel about yourself. And I think, John, I think parents, too, have to play a big role in raising children. Look at them, how they feel, high school, what's going on in their lives. Because me and my children, we were talking the other day, and one of my daughters said that the other daughter said that I sent them to school with a dress on and slacks. And I said, I've never dressed my kids like that. So I confronted one of the daughters and I said, when did me and your father ever send y'all off to school with a dress and a pair of slacks on? The slacks underneath the dress. I said, I never dressed y'all. I said, matter of fact, y'all didn't even wear dresses. I let y'all wear pants, even though I was converted to dresses only, but still my kids wore pants at school. So they were saying, no, she didn't say that, so we got rid of that. But what I'm saying is that me and my husband tried to be sure the girls and our son may not have, Macy's clothes on, all the time, and may not have the $30 worth of tennis on, but they had nice stuff. When I was coming up, I wore Buster Brown shoes. And those shoes you can't wear out of them, shoes.
No, you can't.
And I tried to do things to make them, bust out where I could wear them. Buster Brown was some tough shoes, let me tell you.
Him and his dog.
Yeah, it sure was. And that's my mom said, well, you go through shoes too fast. So I had Buster Brown. But I didn't like those shoes. But I wasn't bored. And I looked at other kids, but I wasn't that far away from them. So it all depends on the parents, I believe, in helping you out. And also doing an interview, let's go on to another page. Undercover drug addict. Tell me what that is.
Well, undercover drug addict for me is one that will go from Monday to Friday. Will not use. But Saturday and Sunday, it's on.
So on their job, they're all good, but then on the weekend they get down.
Right.
Oh,
and
okay.
so and then when you get frustrated and angry, you say, well, I know what to do to get this off my mind. Go get me a 50 shot. So let's go get me some wine or give me some heroin. And see, at that particular time when you're already relapsing here, think about it.
Okay.
But when you relapsing here, the only part is to go here.
Yeah,
That's the physical part.
Yeah, because you relapse mentally.
Yeah, you go here. You relapse here. And so, and you're around somebody and they don't even know. They don't know. But see, they got it. But your body language and your body chemistry is not acting the way you when you were not dying. And they see it. What's wrong with you, John? You okay? Why do you keep stressing your fingers off? Because that's not none of my habit.
So they look at
habit.
Isn't that something parents need to know though? That I talk about the suicide prevention part of it, the different signs that you look for in that, but also there's signs to look for in drugs. when your children are on drugs.
Right.
Now, what are some of the signs in the behavior? Could you name some of the signs that maybe the parents out there can check their kids out?
Okay, when your child, your daughter or your son come home and you talk to him and see what's happening, and he's doing this, you know, he's fidgeting, and the sweat, start sweating, sweating and gritting their teeth, you know, and not paying attention, not looking you in your eye, but looking somewhere else, you know, and doing the body language.
What about the eyes?
The eyes is dilated.
Yeah.
The eyes get dilated.
Yeah.
You know, they be like a bow, like a big old blast, like somebody take a picture and you.
Yeah, exactly.
And a flash.
And that's the way they're going all through the day like that. And you notice that there's no change in that look. Because I remember my husband had said, he had told me this person, he said, that person knows something.
Yeah.
And I said, well, how do you know? And he said, the eyes. He said, the eyes just seem like you said, like flash, you know, like a, but parents need to know this.
Like this big. They look like they got kickstands now, and they won't shut.
Yeah. And parents need to know that. You know, and kids, you can't, and parents don't let your kids tell you, oh, I just had a bad day. Bad day ain't got nothing with your eyes bucking, and you sweating, and you fidgeting, and you tweaking, and all that.
If you're using heroin, you're not off.
So sleeping, okay?
Sleeping.
What about the eating? Is eating is just marijuana only?
Well, when you're in the hand, you ain't had for 2 or 3 days, go in your pantry. And you see the second shelf is gone. You know your other kid ain't eating.
So food,
man, and then you go in your child's room and you see wrappers behind the bed.
Yes. So eating habits, and you see like they sneaking to do things. But parents need to know that. See, like I said, we talk about suicide prevention, we talk about parent parenthood and all that stuff. But parents need to know the signs of a child that's messing with drugs. And something else you were saying here, let's see. You say you was raised in church, and what made you go astray on the church? The same thing, the peer pressure? And
well, it was, and I was getting older.
Older, yeah.
I was getting older. And it came to when I started going out and I come back in, I was just getting older, and I put God aside.
And you do that because you're looking for being older. Is that mean you're burn or something?
Then God gave me the talent of singing. So I started singing with singing groups.
Okay.
And I started playing the drums. I started playing the drums in nightclubs and stuff like that. And I wasn't. And then people coming to the drums and sitting a drink on my drums. You know, man, when you play the drum, real good here. Feeling good that you got a teacher.
I
was not only addicted to drugs, I was addicted to nightlife. Nightlife, period. My mother used to call me a vampire. She said, you come home in the daytime and you go in the night. As soon as it gets dark, I'm glad that.
You know, not only that, the sleeping too. Because you sleep in the daytime.
All day long.
All day long. And at night, those signs there can be there too for children. Okay, in our winding our show up with how to stay free without drugs. How? Tell us how to stay free.
Okay, I went through some talking, looking through the Bible.
Amen.
And today I have 6 steps. You can either stick with this or something else is better. But whatever choice you have, this choice you made. Number 1, before you pray, believe. Before you listen, before you speak, listen. Before you sin, you earn. Before you write, you think. Before you quit, you try.
I like that one.
And before you die, you live.
I like them last two. Before you quit, you try.
Try.
And before was the last one?
Before you die,
Mm.
you live.
I like that one. I like that. Well, Mr. Fisher, I like that part. You know, don't quit. Try. And you know, and even the Bible let us know in Ephesians 6 chapter about after all we done did, still stand anyhow. And all the furry dots be coming at you. Just stand anyhow. Knowing that you have on the whole armor of God and that God's going to be able to bring you out. But, you know, people say, well, when I fall down, don't stay down. Get up.
Yeah.
You know, we fall down, but we get up.
Yeah.
You know, so before you quit, try.
Try.
Don't think you can't not do it. Because
Before you die, live.
live. Because ain't no sense in going to leave in this world and ain't done nothing positive.
And my last thing to say to people that still use, get with someone that at least has 5 years or more
Mm-hmm.
sober. Because some people say, I'm sober, clean and sober.
Yeah, they do.
I don't say that.
Mm-hmm.
I say I'm sober in search of being clean. And the only way I can be clean is by God.
Amen. So he's the final answer.
He's the final answer.
John, thank you so much for being with us. I like that topic that how to stay free without drugs. Because when people be going through their trials and tribulations, they go back to the old familiar. But you got a new antidote. You have a new high, and that's Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, when you get high on him, we can go to heaven. That other high gonna kill you.
Just live.
But you know, don't before you die, live, y'all.
Live.
You know, and I like that. I mean, that's sticking out real good. How to stay free without drugs. So we know Christ is the answer.
Yeah, yeah.
We know that he's the one that can cleanse you and keep
Amen.
you clean. But you have to stay in him.
Yeah.
He's not going to track you down out there, y'all. And to you parents out there,
Yeah,
watch your kids. And yes, there is a choice to stay clean. They say go to hell dirty.
Yeah,
So it's all up to you. And Mr. Fisher, thank you again for being part of the Just Turn Talk Show.
Thank you.
We love having you on. You have so much we're going to have you on again. So again, if you got anything to talk about on the Just Turn Talk Show, don't pound in your heart. You want to come and be on the show like Mr. Fisher, sharing the things that can make life better. What he done went through, you don't have to go through. But where he is now, you can be in the same place.
Amen.
So God bless you out there in TV land. Remember, don't pound your heart. Let's talk about it. Next Just Turn Talk Show. God bless you out there. God bless.